Hello, RGL. Good evening. Happy Halloween to everybody. I hope everyone had a fantastic, scary day yesterday. My name is petaq. I am the #1 ranked prolific Master System speedrunner, and I am joined by the Sega World Champion, Mr. JKL. But today we've got a couple of NES games for you and a Genesis game. Say hello, JKL.
Hello, people. I hope everyone is doing good, and hopefully we can show up some good races here and not completely fail. I know we both have had issues with sleep and stuff, so I don't know how much you have practiced, but I can say my practice has been minimum.
Yeah, I do a little bit. It's like we've got a nice few fun games for you here today that don't take too much effort to keep up with. And they're really fun and exciting for races for various reasons, which we'll get into as we go. First game is Labé des Morts, which is a modern NES homebrew. Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's get from the title screen to the splash screen.
Yeah.
So we're in the 13th century, we're being chased around by Catholics, we're not going to have a good time. And if we're ready, then timing will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck.
Good luck.
Tell us about Labé des Morts.
Yeah. I don't really know the story. We're just being chased by these crusaders, and we go into this church, and we need to collect 12 crosses to unlock the final boss, basically.
Yep, 12 crosses against the devil. The devil is very hungry, and to be fair, if I was tormenting people for all eternity without eating, I would be hungry as well. He needs a Snickers. There's one cross.
Yeah, so at the beginning we open up a secret passage by touching the bell and collecting the first cross, and then we death warp back. But from now on we will try and take a certain checkpoint, and then we hope we will not die for a very long time.
This is true.
I'm gonna play super safe here, actually.
Yeah, this is an interesting game in races because it's got a hard game over. So if you make too many mistakes, like that, which I was not meant to do, it can really come back to bite you. So I took a death there, but I'm back to my checkpoint. So it's like a little mini Metroidvania game where you can set your checkpoint and play how you want.
I will gamble. No! My gamble did not work. I got crushed by the dragon. But yeah, there's... The funny thing about this game is that there's like different versions of... I died to the dragon again. But yeah, there's different versions of this game, and like some of the versions have different routes, even though the game is completely the same.
Yeah, that's right. So all of you guys probably know White Hat out there. He's one of the original great explorers of various video gaming. And he's played this version, but it also exists on the Commodore 64. On the MSX, there is a one-screen any percent run. And it's also on the Genesis, although nobody's run that yet. Ooh.
Where are you currently?
In the change room, and I just took a death. So I'm going to have to go a long way around. You can see just how much it takes off you when you take a death, and all these hitboxes are very stringent and quite wide, so... It's the sort of game where just one tiny little thing can throw you off into a loop of mistakes.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I had one of those with the dragon. I think I died like twice on the dragon just because I was not used to the hitbox right there. But now I'm doing fairly well here. Are we doing the worm jump? No, we're not doing the worm jump. You can basically jump over that worm, but it's really tight. And now I take my death warp back to this door because I wanna go into the death room. And basically in that golden room we flipped a cross that made all the other crosses flip to the correct way. So you need to collect a certain amount of crosses before swapping the position of that cross.
Yeah, that's right. In the Genesis version, actually, a couple of the polarities, if you will, of those crosses have changed, which took me by surprise when I first played that. But if I understand correctly, the route has been changed recently as well, hasn't it? Because 3 Creepio got a really good world record down into the 3 X's, was it?
Yeah.
My PB is just barely below 4 minutes, and it's one of those games where...
Oh, that was so bad. So bad. I think we're tied again, basically. I got through all the rooms, and then I jumped down into the lava in the final room.
Get past the arrow skeleton. To all of you out there, this Halloween I say hug your skeletons. Skeletons deserve love. Cross number 11. 12. It's on the status screen, petaq. Try reading.
Oh no! Ooh. Okay, you can let me know when you enter the final boss room.
Okay, I'm just nearly there now, waiting for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, me too. I enter it now.
In this game.
Fighting Satan here.
Ooh! Bird got me. We all know bird's a joke.
Oh no! I died at the boss! No!
I'm back in the lead on Satan.
Yeah! I hesitated. I'm fighting Satan again now. But I think you're in the lead.
Ooh, I lost my cycle. I'm gonna have to go along with it. So Satan, as you can see, is splitting up quite badly here. And we've got to work out... That was not correct.
I completely botched the final boss again.
So I was in this game by JKL in the exchange race last year. It was me, you, and Jugariel, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I do not know what I'm gonna do now. Oh, well, that works. That works, and I got through it finally.
Nice.
Oh wait, time is there. Time.
GG. 1-0 to JKL.
Yeah, I said before I wanted to win one of the races to feel happy today. So now I can relax and just feel happy. And this was not a good run at all, but we did get under 6 minutes. And
I mean, hey, we finished it live. That's all you can want for, right? And we're being accused of heresy. The Catholic is here, and we're going to be burned to death because it's Halloween.
Yeah.
Ouch.
And that's a reminder to keep warm.
Yes. Satan has been fed. Everything is good. Even though you perished, your soul will ascend to heaven. Unlike us two today in that appalling performance. We've got another couple of games coming up for you. The next one is going to be Wolfling, and JKL, you'll be able to tell us about what these 2 games featured in the Homebrew Blitz.
Yeah. It was featured in the Homebrew Blitz, so we got plenty of people here over at RGL that knows the run, but before we get into that run, we will jump over to a quick intermission and just get set up for the next game. Okay, welcome back, people. I need to reset my timer, obviously, I see. But yeah, welcome to the next game, Wolfling, which is probably my favorite homebrew game that I've played.
Yeah, Wolfling is definitely in my top favourites as well. Another game that White Hat has explored, and again, it's on a number of different consoles, C64 included, so if anybody out there wants to pioneer that, we would love to see some runs. Are we ready to do the race?
Yeah, we're ready. So, do you want me to do the countdown this time?
Sure thing.
Okay, we will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Good luck.
Good luck.
She has been thrown into Baron Baranov's castle dungeon for some reason. And she's turning into a wolf, because of course. So now she can bite all these nasty enemies. I said bite all these nasty enemies. And try and escape. So we've got another little Metroidvania here. I'm going to try and grab a few keys. I'm going to use some changing mechanic.
Yeah, and the cool part about this game is that you go between being the wolf and the girl. And the reason why you want to be the girl is that she can jump higher. So she has access to areas that the wolf do not. But every time we touch moonlight, basically, we will turn into the wolf. So we're forced to be the wolf at some points.
Yeah. So this is another scary game because it's also got the hard game over if you die. I did that in practice, so I'm hoping that's got it out of the system. You can also see there is plenty of health around the place though. So it's a good game for people who want to take it easy. You don't have to push too hard at first. And JKL, when did this game come into our lives? It was the Homebrew Blitz, wasn't it?
Don't remember. I know I played this game way before the Homebrew Blitz, so I had... It gotta be a couple of years ago I played it for the first time.
Yeah, I saw you playing it. You encouraged me to play it. I put it in my queue. But then last year RGL kindly hosted the Homebrew Blitz event. And both this and Obey were in there, and I fell in love with both of them. And again, like with Obey, the route was changed recently in this game, just a little bit. So the world record is down at 7:31.
I got afraid for a few seconds there because I was like, wait, what new route? And then I remembered.
That would be the route you made, JKL.
Yeah. Yeah, basically when I hosted the Homebrew Blitz, people wanted like a safe route through the game. So I did a safe route, then we realized the safe route was actually like 10 seconds faster.
Yeah, it's always nice to have free time saves like that. And then after I did the race, I managed to do a bit of grinding on the game, and I found a slightly faster final kill on the boss. Although it's very finicky to get on, so I wouldn't expect to get them today. I mean, in theory, the world record could go down to maybe 720 odd, as they do a little glitch there. When you're in your biting state, you can't be harmed. But 720 odd would take a lot, because there's a little bit of jank to this game, and it gets you a bit blood boiling and angry, so, you know, don't want that.
Yeah, so currently we're running around getting keys and stuff, and now we will take secret patches here, because we need to backtrack a little bit, and this is the safe route that I figured out, because you can grab that heart down there if you're low on health, but apparently at least I am playing good enough to skip it.
Yep, I skipped it as well. We're doing well today. So one of the other little annoying things for some people in this game, you can kind of buffer your movement, and it's common on the stairs I'm about to get to that you'll try and change direction a few frames early and miss, so it takes a bit of getting used to.
Yeah.
But it's a wonderful little game. Make a nice 12-hour challenge. It would be one of those homebrews that really shows off the console and could do with more runners, actually, because there are not many of us.
Yeah, and like the thing with this game is that it feels really stiff at the beginning when you play it, but the more you play it, the more you start understanding like how the movement works. And it feels really good to do like good runs of this game.
You see I had to lose a cycle on those pillars because I was trying to jump down between them, because you can sort of backstop on your jump, which feels really good.
Yeah, I got it on the first one, but not on the second one, so...
Try and do a double punch on this elf in the air here, with a bit of precise timing.
Yeah, it's one of the more tricky things. So...
The animation frames on the wolf as well, he's so expressive, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, she.
So, the reason why we go here is because we need to go backtrack to get this key, which we need to unlock the door to the final boss. Well, the only boss. And just because it's the final boss doesn't mean the game ends there, because we also need to escape, I guess.
Yeah, so once you beat the final boss, the wolf, you get the double jump ability, which is essential for escaping. But it's also a key for getting 5 moonstones, and the observant among you may have noticed little shiny things through the castle. We're not collecting them today because they're doing any percent. But if you want the true ending, you need to actually collect all 5 of those. And again, that's a category that hasn't really been run yet, so that could be something for new people to get into.
Yeah, I think I have a run for it, but I do not know if I submitted it to SRC.
Somehow this does not surprise me.
Hey, you need to surprise people with random world records at times. But yeah, so you saw the big heart I just picked up. That's that refills all of your health. And you might be thinking this game doesn't have any glitches and stuff, but we are gonna go into glitches once we get the double jump.
Yeah, there's a couple of cool things that JKL in particular is really good at showing off, so he's going to be doing that. Let's see if I can get a good boss fight here.
No, I'm not that far behind.
Not quite a fast boss fight. You can pin him in the corner here, or you can get him under this stone brick, but that's him done with.
Ooh. I mean, I got a pretty quick boss kill considering. But yeah, we get the double jump here. And you're usually only allowed to do 1 double jump. But if you bite right after you do the double jump, you will skip the animation of the double jump, and here we will do the small glitch. We will stand, if I can get in play, we stand right here, we do a double jump and bite, and we can clip out of that spot. And right here I will utilize doing a double jump, I guess, to get out of the screen slightly faster. And now we're just... Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah. But now we're gonna escape here, and we are gonna do 1 more clip, and that clip doesn't save that much actually. But it's one of those clips that you wanna do, because it saves a couple of seconds. And I got it. And I think petaq is starting to get to the end here.
Yep. But on these final couple of screens, you don't actually want to quad jump all the way over top of the screen because you'll crash the game.
Well, I'm behind, so I will probably show that off.
And time.
So you don't want to do... Oh, I will try to showcase it, because it's actually a little bit tricky, because you need to do it correctly. I'm trying. Yeah, okay, maybe I can't do it today, so let's just get time for me as well. But yeah, that was closer than expected.
Yeah, so 1-1 in the races. We're going to have to settle this with the most epic race game there is, Momono Hunter Yoko.
Yeah,
which is our favourite Genesis run.
Yeah, and the previous games haven't had any RNG. But let's just say Mamono Hunter Yoko will make up for it, for that part.
It's a very good way of putting it. I would encourage all of you out there to look at Wolfling and Day Morts on speedrun.com. There's guides, there's tutorials for both by Whiteout, they're really good. Easy to pick up speedruns.
Yeah, and we're gonna head up to some setup here, and we will be back in a couple of minutes with the final game.